independent investigation because I do believe the President is being given wrong information. So nung sinabi niya yung barilan, paulit-ulit sinasabi ng NBI at DOJ, wala sa Senate. We have evidence, so mapipilitan kami na i-hearing din yan. So the Committee on Public Order will hear, will get to the bottom of this, will bring the NBI, the DOJ, PNP, DILG, lahat ng nag-iimbestiga, sabay-sabay na kami niimbestigahan lahat, no? So I want you to understand that the rule about voting is tied to the control. So totoo, 13 ang kailangan para mapalitan ng SP. Pero ang magpapatawag po ng hearings ay yung chairperson. So isang strategy po ngayon ng 11, kaya napansin nyo po every weekend, sila ang gumagawa ng sinasabi nila, may babaliktad, may sasama na sa kanila, may nag-iisip. Alam nyo po, ang kudeta, ang isang essential element po dyan ay stealth o kaya yung tahimik, ibubulaga ka, magugulat ka. Diba? So bakit sila maingay about it? One is to try to create distrust among the 13. Secondly is to create pressure. And number 3, bakit nila pinipredict? May huhulihin dyan, may arestuhin, ganyan. Okay. Because may mga kakampi sila sa kabinete. That's very clear, no? So my point is this, no? One of their intent is to not allow the electronic or teleconferencing or any kind of online voting para pag sila majority sa floor, aagawin nila yung mga committee. At pag naagaw yung mga committee, sila na naman magdidikta ngayon kung anong pwede i-hearing o hindi. Nakita nyo po na inaalok namin ng committee, they can read their members anytime. So nagugulat lang ako kay, let's say kay Senator Erwin, paulit-ulit na wala daw napasa during my time and mabagal, etc. Pero nandyan na yung mga malalaking committee, hindi sila nagpapalista as members. Dati nag-uunahan pa. So, I'll try not to make as much comments regarding the senators because I do believe when you're Senate President of the whole Senate. I can make a list para kontrahin yung sinabi ni Senator Lacson of bending backwards. Sila bending the law, bending the rules. Ako bending backwards. Lahat ng request nila, hindi ko na isa-isahin. Basta't kaya, ginagawa. Sa impeachment po, consensus. I did not dictate anything and maayos na lahat yan. So again, I want to emphasize the priorities of this majority. No? One is the soul of the nation. So good governance. Okay? Kasama po dun sa good governance, hindi lang yung accountability, which is the committee hearings and the impeachment. Kasama din po dyan yung mga legislation that goes into the real numbers o yung economics para hindi gutom ang ating mga kababayan, para walang temptation for crimes and for corruption, di ba? So, kasama sa good governance, accountability, blue ribbon, kasama din po dyan yung impeachment, no? Then, as I said, kasama din po dyan yung real numbers. So, many other things will come up. There are administrative things, but as you see, no? Sabi nga nila, they're throwing everything, including the kitchen sink at you. No, they're even the kitchen. Tinatapon na sa amin. Anything they can think of, kaso daw. So guys, what can you do? One, pray for us. Pray for the nation. Two, tutukan. Res ipsa loquitur. The thing speaks for itself. Read between the lines. Anyone can speak. Pero tignan nyo kung sino nagsasabi ng totoo. So let me stop there and ask for prayers, for reflections, for insights during this weekend. Hopefully, both sides will have their numbers in full force Monday. But yun nga, tuloy kasi yung takutan at yung sinasabing maaresto na and then kung sino-sino ninename nila na babaliktad. What's happening in the Senate, lahat tayo may stake dyan. Ang ating, pati yung hindi pa botante, all Filipinos have a stake there because we all came together under different constitutions saying that check and balance and an independent legislature is good for the nation. Because in the past, pag na-concentrate ang lahat ng power sa isang opisina o tao, abuse ang nangyayari. Ngayon nga po, separate ang House